Earlier in the 5 o'clock block, we reported that today is Giving Tuesday, so let's talk about that. And our guest tonight is Avery. She is Executive Director of Feed Nova Scotia. I'm sure this has been a very busy day for you.
Absolutely. Yes, we're all run off our feet, but so excited.
You had a campaign underway today. It goes until midnight, but there was a matching component about it. Maybe you want to tell us how things have been going so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, as you said, today is Giving Tuesday. It's a really big day for Nova Scotian charities, Canadian charities, and we know here Nova Scotians are always stepping up for one another. So we've been very fortunate today to have received over 1,000 donations so far. It's still open until midnight, but we have a match this year. So Sobeys is donating $25,000 to match all of the donations that we received today.
Oh, that's great. It's certainly encouraging. But as you mentioned, a few hours left that people can certainly get online and make a donation. We're a few weeks out from Christmas. The demand is always high. Is there anything particular in your inventory that you still really need before we get into those final days?
Absolutely. I mean, we're always collecting food and funds year round, but especially this time of year, we tend to bring in, the bulk of our donations. So we really do encourage folks, if you are going to donate, today is a great day to do it because, $10 becomes 20, et cetera. So it really is a great time to capitalize on your donations. And it also allows us to purchase food at a great cost to be able to get the best bang for our buck so that we can get more food out into communities. But if you are looking to do a food drive or donate food, we do have a list available on our website of all of the things that, are our most needed items. So definitely check that out.
Okay, great. The province of Nova Scotia is contributing proceeds from U.S. liquor sales. Curious as to what kind of impact you think that might have on Feed Nova Scotia.
Yeah, so the province did announce a $1.5 million funding to Feed Nova Scotia. And, we'll use any funding we receive to support the immediate needs across Nova Scotia and to continue to advocate for the long-term and systemic solutions that reduce the need for food banks in the first place. But we know right now what matters most is that support is getting to the people who need it and that we're able to do the work to, build long-term solutions to ensure that everyone has access to secure and dignified food. But it definitely will support the work that we're doing. In total, Feed Nova Scotia distributes of purchased, recovered, and donated food annually through our network of 137 food banks and meal programs. And that is a total value of over $25 million. And tens of thousands of Nova Scotians rely on these resources and supports every single month. So we're thankful for the funding and especially grateful for everyone who is in the community and supporting the cause and just showing up for one another with generosity and compassion by donating.
You have said in the past that we don't want this charity to have to exist. But rather than disappearing, food bank use seems to have become more entrenched in this country. And the latest reporting shows something to the effect of 2.2 million visits in October, more seniors, more two-parent families. We seem to be a long way from getting to where you would like to be.
Absolutely. There's no question we are in a crisis in Nova Scotia. So we know that food banks have become normalized and people are not coming to food banks because there is not enough food. They're coming because they don't have enough income to cover the cost of living, which continues to impact more and more Nova Scotians. So we know right now that nearly 1 in 5 people who are seeking a food bank are employed. and 1/3 of people supported our children, and children under 12 represent 22%. So really alarming and concerning realities in Nova Scotia. And, we know that charity is not the response, but we also know that, we need to feed people today, and we will continue pushing to create a province where, people don't need to turn to charities to be able to access food.
That's a very good point. We should mention again that there is time left today in Giving Tuesday, a few hours. So if folks want to get online and check that list, as you mentioned, for those items in particular that you're in need of, perhaps they can do that. Ash Avery of Feed Nova Scotia, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thanks so much.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with more of your local news.